me.
All right, we're here with the famous Mary Murphy. her laugh, we got to start with it properly, right?
Absolutely.
Every interview should have that laugh at the beginning. All right, so what can you tell us about season 9?
Well, so far, so good. I mean, we've only been in a few hours right now, and we've hardly sent anybody home, so that goes to show you how strong it really is. And not only that, but we've seen amazing solos, so I think we're all getting the gist of how tough this season's really going to be. It's going to be hard to narrow it down to 18, and again, we're going from 20 now to 18, so we've just made it even tougher before we got started.
Right.
So if it wasn't tough already, now 2 places are gone. So
Down to 18. Wow. And, Nigel, when I interviewed him, said, and I agree, ballroom's been really strong this year in Vegas.
Yeah, so far I'm very excited about that. We have some amazing dancers, and I know there's still some to come. So we're very strong in ballroom. Whether they'll be able to get the other dance styles, that's a whole another ball game. But at least we're starting with a really strong field, and so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed because it hasn't been since season 2 that we've had 5 ballroom dancers in one show.
Sure. Someone tweeted today that that's what's been missing from the show is more ballroom dancers.
No, I hope you tell Nigel that too, because I agree. I think we've been very heavily contemporary. I think this season we stand a good chance to end up with people in all dance genres, and I think that really makes for a more exciting roller coaster when you get a lot of different styles. So I'm hoping, I'm keeping my fingers crossed too for the b-boys and the hip-hop dancers as well to make it through.
Yep. That's the challenge when they hit the other dances.
Yeah, I mean, the contemporary dancers have their hard times with other things, but they're used to doing choreography. They're used to picking something up and going to those type of audition. Ballroom dancers are used to staying with one partner, and hip-hop dancers a lot of time are freestylers, and they've never had a single lesson in their life, so to pick up somebody else's choreography is extremely difficult, to say the least. But, we've had other people like Russell Crumper, made it all the way and won this show.
He was awesome.
Never had any trained lessons. I mean, so if you got a lot of heart and a lot of raw talent there, this show can bring it out of people, and people that are extraordinary in what they do, you can make it on this show.
Sure. So, Dancing with the Stars live show is starting tonight in Las Vegas. And the irony is that there's something like 7 or 8 So You Think You Could Dance alumni on that show.
I know. I'm so
How do you
excited.
feel about that?
I'm so proud of them, and I'm hoping to go see the show in the next couple days too. So before I leave town, for sure.
It's pretty exciting. So one last question about ballroom dancers. In the solos, it's kind of ironic, or it's kind of uncomfortable for ballroom dancers to do a solo since they're so used to pairing.
It is. For me, if to make it fair for them, I wish they could fight for their life with their partner. So that you see them at their best.
Right.
But Nigel's argument on that would be, but during the season, because everything's done with a partner, that they have an upper edge. But me and him have been fighting about that for years. I disagree. They don't have an edge just because you dance with a partner. It doesn't mean that you can do hip-hop or contemporary, so it's just as tough for them to do the other styles just because they have a partner. But, I would love it if they would change that role in somebody when they had to fight for their life, or even here today if they dance with their partner. I think that makes it fair, because we base everything off of connection, and I'm not just talking about eye-to-eye connection. I'm talking about connection through the hand, that they build their power and their speed, and off of there they go off balance and have to trust their partner completely, that they're leading them into the next move. So, but
it seems like it would make a more exciting show too if they had the chance to really show what they were doing.
You're talking to the choir, brother.
I think the only one that maybe has bridged it really well was Benji. Was good at that, but other than that, it's been a challenge.
Benji, he was, brought up doing a lot of jazz, so he made that transition. I thought a few of the ballroom solos today were better than what we've seen in the past. Some of these girls, you can tell that they've had, contemporary training and training as well in other styles, because most ballroom dancers can't kick and ronde and pirouette, and a girl did that, on her high heels today, and she was extraordinary. So, it'll be interesting, but it's so much more pleasurable for me, and I think most people, if we saw the ballroom dancers dance with their partner.
No, absolutely.
Or give them the opportunity. Like, a lot of them might not have a current partner, but if they did, give them the luxury of doing that. So we see what they do best.
Right, and I guess the challenge also is maybe you're voting for their partner, not them. So, Yeah.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't be able to do that. Well,
Yeah, but you
unless
would
both
if
of
you
them
love
on the
them,
show. It was
then
kind of a rare case, wasn't it, that
Sure.
they had the married couple on the show, Ryan
Yeah,
and
which was
Ashley.
awesome.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yep, and they'll be there tonight.
And they did very well,
Definitely.
on the show.
And one last question: what do you think about the changes to the show one night, and not having the results show?
Well, I think it's going to be action-packed. I don't think there's anybody's going to lie about that. I mean, things are going to be moving so fast, we're going to have to shut the judges up.
So a little less
as you know,
judge talking.
sometimes we have a tendency to go on spouting off our technique or whatever.
Well, we get some of the most classic moments when you
Yeah.
spout off too. So,
Yeah, sure.
The weave
We're very
and
passionate
whatnot.
about what we're seeing.
That's good. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.